Hey everyone, in this tutorial, I want to show you guys how we use user roles in the system. So we're going to go to user settings, user roles, and then user roles one more time to see what user roles we have. User roles are essentially a container of permissions that are situated around the person's job title. Usually, so you want to kind of build it how you have your business built. So in this case, we have chief operator, so that'd be obviously be the head honcho. Yet case managers would be managing your files. Yet in-office administrative staff, salespeople, investigators, and any of these names can be changed. So if it's attorneys, you just change it to attorneys in here. You can manage your vendors, and then you have your client access as well. Let's go in and take a look at if we were to establish a new role, what that would look like. First, we're going to name the role, and then we give it a brief description. That's only internal. Make it available for which employee, client contact, or vendor. Determine the access group, the overall access group they're going to have, and we'll talk about that access group right after this video on user roles. Rank them below a certain person so that there's that hierarchy of who's overseeing who or who's managing who. And then we can jump to permissions, meaning it'll take us right down to the particular permissions that we're looking for. But these are all of the permissions that you have the availability within CaseWatch to manage. So calendar permissions, can they complete tasks in the calendar? If they can, you just check that off. And it's pretty self-explanatory. It's voluminous because there's a lot of permissions in here, but it's definitely self-explanatory. And when you're done, you just click save, and then you've built your own role right within to CaseWatch if what we built there is not sufficient for what you need. Let's go and take a look at a couple of the other. Let's see what a chief operator. It should have everything really. And it's warning you, it's telling you that this role is not one you want to change because it's got all of the, this is the only person that's got all permissions checked off. So let's go back one more time and go to one that's a little less. Let's go to an investigator and see what they have. So we're going to the investigator. We can see he doesn't have any assignment type permissions at all. They do have all the calendar permissions. If I don't want them to complete tasks or create tasks or event, just uncheck it. So they can be, critiqued within what's already there as well. And if I wanted to change the name, I just go up here and say, okay, this is going to be attorney instead of investigator. We can see that they're registered as an employee if they're an investigator. They have public access and they have internal access, but they don't have admin access. And we'll go in and show you exactly what these access groups are in another tutorial with the access groups. But this is where you go in. I would become familiar with this so you know what's available and what's not. If you see something that's not here that you would like to see, just let us know. Reach out. But if you have any questions, reach out as well at bd@casewatch.io. Thank you.